That one's good. Okay.
And we deserve to understand what does the end state look like and when will we know when we are there. So this is a very difficult situation. And again, I do agree, by the way, that the governments in the local area are obviously outraged at Iran by doing this. I didn't mean to imply that they're not. They obviously are, because they're standing up for their citizens. At the same time, it's something where the appreciation
Today we're going to be doing a jambalaya. Let me move this camera over just a tad. That's better. I think that's better. Okay. So let me wash my hands. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, today it's going to be a jambalaya. I know it looks like a lot going on here, but it's just I cut everything up already. So, what we're going to start out with is my book, which tells me what I'm going to do here. First of all, I'm going to start browning the meat. Let me get my olive oil out of here. Okay. So, I'm going to start with the sausage. So, I got smoked sausage here. Now, I'm making a sausage chicken, and I am going to put some, not in all of it, but in part of it, I am going to put some crawfish. So, you don't have to put the crawfish. You can put shrimp. That's entirely up to you, but I am going to put crawfish in it. But I am, first of all, going to start with browning up this sausage, and I don't need it on very long. Not the sausage, and then we're going to do the chicken. So, I want to get the chicken, though. This is the chicken here. I want to season this chicken up a little bit. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. I'm going to make, I don't have any Cajun seasoning, so I'm going to make my own. So a teaspoon of paprika. Oh, there it is. Okay, and this is going to be regular paprika. Like I said, I don't want to brown that. I'm going to actually do 2 because I'm going to make a double because I'm making a lot today. So I'm going to do a double recipe. So to that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of garlic powder. I thought that sounded like an awful lot of garlic powder. Then I put down a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of oregano. Then I'm going to do a teaspoon of dried thyme, which comes in these packs right here. I want to use these up. I've had these for a while now, so I'm going to use these up. I have a jar of it too, but I got this one time when they didn't have any jars. So, and then when I got the jar back, I got lazy and didn't use this, so we're going to use this. All right, there's a teaspoon of dried thyme. And I'm going to mix this all together. My allergies are acting up today. Sorry about that. They're really acting up today. All right, let me get a spoon and because I don't want this to stick. And this sausage is not going to take long at all to get done. So here is, because I don't want to, like I said, you just want to brown this up a little bit. This is the smoked sausage here. Now, don't forget, I won't be here tomorrow because I do have to work during the day. I normally don't work on Tuesdays, but they needed me to help with something they have to have done. So I told them I'd go in. But then will be here Wednesday because I'm not working on Wednesday then. I just switched my days up, that's all. And hours. I got to go in the day tomorrow. So. I don't want to get all this out. Like I said, I'm making a lot because Amanda's going to pick some up. So let me turn this down. I'm going to turn my bed on a little bit. All right, so that's the sausage right there. Okay, now I'm going to put my chicken in here. And I am going to stick a little bit more olive oil in there. This is where I'm going to throw some of this on at. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay. Let me mix this up now. And I just want to get this brown. That's all I'm going to do. You know, just get it. Don't have to be cooked through. I did dice all this up ahead of time. So, this is all diced up. And this is chicken thighs. And I'm not quite sure how much is in there. I just went and got it this morning. I don't remember. I think it's like crawfish. But it's not all going to have crawfish in it. Because not everybody likes crawfish. So, I am going to definitely turn that down. I got to turn it up a little bit again now. What I'll do is I'll get this all together and I'll get it on. I got to let it go for about a half an hour. So I will come back and then we'll finish it up because I don't put the crawfish in till the end. And then we're going to even put some hot honey and some vinegar in it. I know people didn't ever heard of that, but don't knock it until you try it. So we're going to put a little bit of that in it at the end. Because I'm not going to put any hot sauce in it to start. Because I don't know. I don't want it too hot, you know, spicy. So. But we're going to move all this over for now. Then I'm going to need to have a bunch of rice. I'm going to need about 4.5 cups of rice. So I'm going to use this one. The regular one's only about 1.5 cups. So I'm going to use that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one right here. And I'm going to do... All right. So now this is almost done here. Let me turn that down again. All right. Let me get a bowl and put this in. Then we're going to put in, pot's big, but I needed a big pot. I have a bigger one than this, but I hate to use that one because it takes me so long to get it clean. Okay, so now let me put a little bit more. Alrighty. Then I'm going to stick in, this is all my onions, green peppers, and celery in here. I just cut it up ahead of time. It looks like a lot because I use these little black containers. So we got to let this go about 5 minutes till it softens up. I got to watch it because the bottom of this pan sometimes will stick. So all the liquids, I need chicken broth. You can use vegetable or beef, but I use chicken for it. I just think it works out well. Forget how much I put down here. I need 3 cups of chicken broth, so I'm going to need quite a bit. This is 32 ounces. That's 4 cups. I'm going to need like 2 of those. Okay. Like I said, we're going to let that go like that for a little bit. Let me put some salt and pepper in this. And then right before it's done, I'll put that garlic in. All right. So Wednesday, I'm going to be making Amish Hamburg barbecue. So, but then I'm going to put some of it, I'm going to make some kind of like little casserole with some of it. I'll leave some for some rolls. So you'll have to come back for that. All right. Just trying to make sure that gets done. It's done. Tablespoons of this. This is